So what's up guys, it's here by RECOIL, and if you guys are watching this video right now, that means you're either currently downloading or you're waiting to download the new 1.45 update for Modern Warfare 3 and Warzone. And in case you guys are curious what update this contains, this is the Season 4 update for these games, and there's a lot of gameplay changes within this update. First off, the MGB nuke is going to be transformed into the DNA bomb, which is not going to end the game and will be a whole new nuke animation, which is pretty tight. We're also getting 3 new 6v6 maps for Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, some new kill streaks, 4 new weapons throughout this season, including the Spaz 12 remaster, which is going to be pretty nice to use, a whole bunch of aftermarket parts with crazy effects, a completely new battle pass for you guys to unlock, some new Warzone stuff, and some nice special collaborative bundles like the Gundam bundles coming within this update. And absolutely so much freaking more. You have no idea. So you guys are excited to see everything within Season 4, or you guys are just looking forward to knowing what this update's all about? Make sure you guys drop a like in the video, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications. On this channel, I do upload news and updates sort of videos like this whenever it's relevant, but mostly I upload high kill Warzone gameplays for you guys to learn from, or store bundle videos that might intrigue you as well. So stay around for the vibes if you want to. Without further ado, let's go ahead and find out how huge this update is and how much file size is needed on your console/PC. So when it comes to the size of the 1.45 update, if you check it on the PS4 version here on the PS5, you can see that it's around 19 gigabytes, 18 to 19 gigabytes on PS4. So it might be around the same size on PS5 as well as Xbox One and Xbox Series X, whereas on PC it could also potentially be like 25 to 30 gigabytes, or maybe even 40. So make sure you guys have that kind of amount of space storage attributed to your platform of choice. And if you guys are wondering when this update will finally be live or be able to be downloaded, you can access it later today at noon Eastern Standard Time of May 29th. So definitely keep that in mind. This update's gonna be pretty crazy. So now that we know how big the file size is and when the update's gonna go live, let's go ahead and talk about the content here within Season 4. So starting things off with Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, we're gonna be getting 3 brand new core 6v6 maps. This includes the map of Tokyo, which is a medium-sized 6v6 map that takes place obviously in Tokyo, Japan. And it's a nighttime map, but it's very lighted up, so hopefully campers won't, obviously camouflage to the darkness. I will say this looks like a big medium 6v6 map, so we'll have to wait and see how it plays, but at least in terms of visuals, this is one of the most beautiful maps that I've seen in Call of Duty ever. Next up, we got the Paris 6v6 map, which obviously takes place in Paris, France. And at first I thought this was like a remaster or a remake of Resistance from the OG MW3, or it was like that one IW map, but it's not. It's its own new map, and it's also medium-sized and 6v6. But this one looks a little bit smaller, and I think this one will play decently well. Has a lot of flank routes, and I usually like a lot of maps with flank routes, so I'm excited to play this map personally. And then we're only getting 2 maps for the start of this season, but for the mid-season updates, we're getting 1 new map, and that's going to be Incline, which is another medium-sized 6v6 map. We don't know the layout about the map, but it takes place during the snow. We don't have too many snow maps, if I remember correctly, so it's nice to get a nice little change of environment. And this takes place on Urzikstan, which is kind of cool. And also part of the mid-season update, there's a new Vortex playlist, and with every Vortex playlist, there's going to be a new map variant. And Das Haus is going to be transformed into Das Grows. So I love the whole demonic heli look that they put on here. It should play pretty well because, I mean, it is Das Haus. Das Haus is just a very good map, so kind of a W change here. And of course, with every update, we're getting new multiplayer modes to play throughout the season. One of my favorites from OG Call of Duties is coming back, and that's going to be Demolition, which is basically search and destroy, but with respawn. And what makes Demolition so fun from, in usual Call of Duties is that you're able to spawn trap your opponents and kind of, be able to hold them at whim. So if you're able to spawn trap really well, you're going to get a whole bunch of kills. It's really, really fun. We also have Hyper Cranked, which is basically like Cranked from previous Call of Duties, but instead of spawning in without being cranked, you spawn into the game being cranked. So you have 30 seconds to get a kill, or you're gonna blow up. And every kill that you get, you reset the timer, and you have extra movement speed, fast reload, super movement. It's really nice. One of my favorite modes in all of Call of Duty, because it's all about rushing, and I'll definitely give it a shot, even though I prefer like domination and hardpoint. Hopefully they have the score limit pretty high for this cranked mode. And if you played Modern Warfare 2 last year, this next mode might sound familiar to you. This is Havoc. And with Havoc, it basically just gives you different modifiers throughout the match. So at some point, you're gonna have explosive landing from an elevated position. Sometimes every 3 kill streak will give you a random kill streak. Sometimes you can get one-shot headshots, and you might even have jetpacks in here. So it's a really cool mode. You'll see what I mean when you play it if you didn't play it this last year, but for those of you that played Havoc last year, that was a pretty fun mode. And there's also a simple game mode of headshots only, and it's exactly how it sounds. You can only get kills by aiming at the head, which is pretty cool to see in a public match setting. And then additionally, throughout the multiplayer season, we might be introduced to playlist modifiers, which can apply to as many playlists as possible. And some of these include looping kill streak, which means you can get your streaks again after you get all of them in a single life, so you can get multiple streaks in a life, which is what I've been craving for since they kind of removed that from the core Call of Duty. This is making it feel like OG Call of Duty, which I like. Earning kill streaks, kill streak cash, where you can actually steal somebody's kill streak progress. And then critical countdown events, which we're going to see more of in the future, so pretty cool stuff. And they're also teasing here that it's going to be a whole bunch of other content, including another iteration of Get High, called Get Higher, I'm going to assume it's going to be called, and you might be able to earn a new blueprint, which is going to be kind of crazy, and apparently a mutation mode and some other cool stuff within this season, so a lot of surprises around. And of course, we got Modern Warfare 3 ranked play here, and keep in mind at the time that you're watching this video, ranked play might be offline. Just know ranked play will come back an hour or 2 after the updates, maybe even 3 hours, so don't worry. They always reset the servers for rank play so that it's smooth when it launches again. And here are the rewards for rank play for Season 4, which all look pretty cool, but nothing too crazy in my opinion. Next up, we also got new perks and equipment throughout this season. We got the Mission Control Vest, which allows you to pretty much earn your kill streaks faster by pretty much making the requirement for a kill streak 1 kill less. So since the advanced UAV is 12 kills, with this Mission Control Vest, it will only be 11 kills, which is pretty nice. And that thus on for the other kill streaks. And we also have a new gear slot known as the Compression Plate, which is basically a quick fix perk. It's not the compression vest, this is the compression gear, which is going to make it nice for you to kind of combo it with other perks. And we also got the 3 new kill streaks to talk about, and as well as the new nuke. First off, we got the Intelligent Munition System, or the IMS. If you played this during the OG MW3, you just place it on the floor after getting like a 7 kill streak, and people that walk by it will die. You can get up to like 4 or 5 kills, which is kind of crazy. It's kind of an annoying streak, I can't lie. So next up, we got the new kill streak of Loitering Munition, which allows you to put drones in 3 specific spots of the map. And I think it's very similar to the thing in Rebirth Island where you see some drones, but these actually like kill. So if people like kind of land, like walk over them, then they're able to be bombarded. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. We'll see how effective it is. And the new regular kill streak that we're gonna get here is the missile drone, which is essentially the Reaper from the OG MW3, or even comparable to the Lodestar from Black Ops 2. Which is basically like the AC-130 of the Chopper Gunner, except you just shoot missiles. And I'm excited to try this out and see how powerful it is within MW3. And then lastly, there is the new nuke of the DNA bomb, which is the nuke that was present within Advanced Warfare back in 2014 to 2015. I actually never earned that nuke, believe it or not. I wasn't that good at that game. But it basically is going to replace the MGB. And this nuke, it doesn't end the game, but you will get a whole bunch of kills. You'll kill everybody on the map, except for yourself, I'm assuming. And you can continue to earn multiple DNA bombs within the game, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty excited to see it launch into the game, because I'm going to be one of the first people to get it, of course. And then we got some zombie stuff here that I don't really want to talk about. I don't care for zombies. There's an Unstable Rift, which has like a round-based mode, but nothing else too special. And then we also have Call of Duty Warzone here getting some updates as well, including player counts are now going to be at 120 instead of 100. So if you play a lot of Urzikstan, hey, you're not going to be as bored anymore, which I think is a good thing. There's going to be a bunker update to the bunkers within Urzikstan, which are now going to be accessible, in some sort of way, and allow you to get further loot and some other cool stuff. There's also going to be a Urzikstan Gulag update, which allows you to have many different Gulag variants, which will kind of spice up the gameplay a little bit more. A new mode is coming to Warzone known as Buyback Royale Solos, and it's actually going to be available at launch. And in Solos mode, all you need to have is like $5,000 or $6,000 when you die, and you'll automatically respawn. I used to play a lot of this back during the Verdansk days of Warzone 1, so it's nice to see it come back finally within this new iteration of Warzone, which is kind of crazy. And there's also going to be this new feature known as Call of Duty Warzone Rewards, where you can honestly earn some free stuff. It might look like this camel might be earnable from Warzone Rewards, So just be on the lookout for that. New rewards to come in Warzone. There's also a new vehicle in Warzone known as the Polaris Razor, or the RZR, which looks pretty cool. And there's going to be a new train as well that will like traverse around the map within Warzone in Urzikstan. So a lot of Urzikstan updates this time around. But of course, for ranked play, they're still having Resurgence ranked play, which is kind of disappointing. A lot of people were expecting, you know, Urzikstan to have it, but I guess this is working on Resurgence here. And these are the ranked play Resurgence rewards that you can expect. So it's nice that you get some blueprints. I just kind of wish these were camos, not blueprints. It is what it is. Let me know if you're going to be grinding Warzone Ranked. And keep in mind, if Warzone Ranked is not live right now, just wait an hour or two or even 3 hours after the update, and Warzone Ranked play will be live as well. And don't forget that Warzone Mobile is also linked with all these rewards. And there's some stuff about Warzone Mobile here that I'm not going to read. I don't really cover Warzone Mobile, but, you know, everything's interconnected, so I thought you guys should know. Before we move on, though, I just want to say sorry if this video is super long. There's a lot of content within this update, so I'm trying to speed through things. And thank you for watching so far. You're freaking amazing. But let's go ahead and look at the 4 new guns that are coming within this game throughout the seasons. And let's start off with the new SMG known as the SUPERI 46, which you can find in Battle Pass Sector 6 on the Battle Pass. This pistol caliber carbine chambered in 4.6 by 30 millimeters, designed to give impressive stopping power with a skeletonized lightweight frame. Exceptionally adaptable, this weapon can be modified to excel in most combat scenarios. Has 30 rounds in the chamber and 90 in reserve, and it offers accuracy to mid-range and above average recoil control, delivering practically as well as the firepower you need for most circumstances. So it's going to be like an SMG pistol hybrid, it sounds like. Should still hit really hard and be very accurate, so this might be a good gun, or it might be kind of mid, it might be kind of weak. We'll have to wait and see. And the other new gun that's available in the Battle Pass is known as the Kar98k. I know a lot of you guys are excited for that. And it's in the Battle Pass of Sector 5. And it's pretty much how it was back in World War II or Modern Warfare 2019 or Vanguard, whenever you played with the Kar98. And it can actually one-shot to the chest and above. And I believe I have background gameplay as well, because a couple creators were able to record footage using the Kar98k, which is really dope. It has a fast ADS speed and will be perfect as a sniper rifle. If people are going to call it a marksman rifle, I'll call it a sniper because it can one-shot very, very often. And then for the mid-season update, we're getting the shotgun of the Reclaimer 18, which is basically the Spaz 12. Unfortunately, though, it does note here that it is in semi-automatic rounds. I really was hoping that we get the pump action Spaz 12. Maybe there's an attachment or a conversion kit that will turn it into pump action, but for right now, by default, it seems like it's a semi-auto, which is an L in my opinion. And then another weapon we're getting during the mid-season update is the Sledgehammer, which is a nice little melee weapon, which might be similar to the Soul Ender or whatever sword that has the cool animation, because this hammer might also have an animation as well, so that might be pretty tight. And of course, who can forget about the 8 new aftermarket parts that we get each week throughout Modern Warfare 3 here. So starting things off, we got the Jack Harbinger kit, which is for the M4, and it turns the M4 into a .50 cal conversion kit gun. Basically turns it into a battle rifle, allowing it to 2-shot or 3-shot, and thus be kind of lethal and be a lot more different than its AR version. Next up, we got the Jack Gunslinger, which is for the Basilisk handgun from MW2, which allows the revolver to hold 8 rounds of .357 ammunition with an exceptional increase to fire rate and a near instantaneous trigger action. So it's going to be able to shoot a little bit faster. It might be effective with like combining other attachments like the snake shots, which should be cool. Next up, we got the Jack Volk, which is a conversion kit for the KV inhibitor with the sniper, and it turns it into a 2-round burst. So it might be similar to the P06 from BO3, or it might be similar to that one grenade launcher back in Advanced Warfare. So I don't know how good or bad this is going to be. It's going to be very intriguing though. Next up, we got the Jack Scimitar kit, which is for the FJX Horus SMG. And it turns the Horus to have improved range and recoil, as well as a high capacity drum mag. So it's going to have like a 60 round drum mag, maybe a 70 round, and it's going to be way better at range and recoil. So it's basically going to turn it into an actual SMG, where with the FJX Horus by default, it's an SMG pistol hybrid, which I personally don't like. So this gun's going to be kind of nasty with this conversion. Next up, we got the Jack Thumper 656, and this is for the RGL launcher. It turns the RGL into an infantry carried launcher, and it fires projectiles at higher velocities and distances, and it's compatible with a wider variety of launcher projectiles. So this is going to be interesting. The first conversion kit for a launcher, which is gonna be insane. Next up, we got the Jack Requiem, which is for the Kastov 762 AR, and allows it to completely eliminate vertical recoil. So it's gonna be a no recoil machine, literally. Next up, we got the Jack Decimator, which is for the Lockman Shroud SMG that allows it to shoot in full auto. So basically just a better Lockman sub. Next up, we got the Jack Intimidator, which is going to be for the Renetti handgun, and it slows down our fire rate so that it's more of a single shot weapon. So it's probably going to 2-shot or 3-shot as a pistol instead of being a burst pistol. So that might be intriguing. And that's all the conversion kits. Some pretty cool stuff. And here is the Season 4 Battle Pass. As you guys can see, the Kar98 at Sect 6 or 5, I can't read over there, and then the SMG on the left at Sector 6. And then, of course, we also got Black Cell. If you guys want to know more about what Black Cell is offering this time around, we've got a Holger 556 Tracer Blueprint, an Identity Theft finishing move, where if you use the Black Cell operators and use his finisher, you actually steal the identity of the operator they're using the finishing move on, and you become them, which is kind of crazy. You get 1100 COD points, some battle pass skips as always, some, more advanced operator skins, and then some tracers there for the Kar98, the FJX Horus, the Bal 27, and I believe one of the ISOs maybe, but some pretty cool tracer guns as well. And within the battle pass, we got Soap as an operator skin, we got the new operator of Hammer if you care about him, and the new operator of Void. And now let's wrap things up with the free camos that you can grind for or get for free, and as well as the cosmetics / the bundles and stuff. So starting things off, for Pride Month, they're actually giving us just free camos overall to celebrate Pride Month, and they got these amazing colors, like in a diamond sense. So these are gonna be very colorful. I can't wait to rock them. They just look super nice. Very, very nice way to celebrate Pride Month. And then when it comes to the Mastery freaking camo here, or the Weekly Challenges camo, I should say, the Weekly Challenges camo looks incredible. In order to get this, you gotta do the Weekly Challenges, get the 8 aftermarket parts within the week, within the weeks up to Season 5, and then you'll earn this at Week 8, which looks absolutely just insane. And then for the Weapon Prestige camo that's gonna be featured here in Season 4, like we got in Season 3 Reloaded, we got one trick. For Season 4, we have this like black obsidian, and in order to earn this, you have to first earn one trick camo, which was the 150,000 XP on a gun, and then for this, you got to get another 200,000 XP. So it's gonna be a grind, but it's gonna be animated and it's gonna look really cool, I believe, just looking at the image. Oh, and in case you guys were wondering, the max level for this season is Prestige 17, level 850, and you can earn this free blueprint for the SOA Subverter at level 850. Not as cool as previous ones, but this might look pretty cool with camos, I think. Now let's go ahead and talk about all the bundles that are coming here. So starting things off, we got a collaborative bundle set with Gundam, including Tracer Pack Mobile Suit Gundam, which comes with the RX-78-2 Gundam skin, the mobile suit that started it all. 3 blueprints, which you can see include the sword, an SMG or AR there on the left, and a riot shield. 2 weapon stickers, decal, and all the typical stuff, as well as a finisher move, which looks crazy. We also got the Tracer Pack Mobile Suit Zaku 2, which comes with 3 blueprints as well. It looks like an axe, and I can't tell what the other weapons are, but also another finishing move that looks cool. And then we also have the Tracer Pack Mobile Suit Gundam Aerial bundle here, which also comes with 3 blueprints, tracers, and no finisher on this one. So hopefully this bundle is pretty fire as well. We also got the Tracer Pack Kinetic Ultra Operator skin, which looks really dope. It comes with a Ram 9 SMG with tracers, and a Bruin MK9 with tracers as well. We got the Tracer Pack Emoting Ultra Skin bundle, which just looks kind of ugly in my opinion. Comes with the Laugh Cry Die SVA 545 Assault Rifle, and the Looks That Kill Lockwood MK2 Marksman Rifle. So very interesting. We got the Wildlife Bite Me Party Pack, which looks kind of funny. This looks funny. We got the Tournament Favorites bundle here for Gaz that allows him to rock a France skin, a Germany skin, and an England skin, so really cool. We got the Tracer Pack Custom Molded Ultra Skin Pro Pack bundle, which looks freaking scary, honestly. And it has tracers for the KVD Enforcer Marksman Rifle and the Glossed Over FJX Horus SMG, hopefully with the conversion kit on there. And this is one of those bundles you actually get 2400 COD points with as well, because you actually use real money to buy this bundle, so it's actually a really good bundle. And in case you guys are wondering, the Champs Tracer Pack is back this year, and for the 2024 Champs Tracer Pack, you get this hooded Ghost Operator skin that looks very royalty and majestic. It comes with an MCW and a Rival 9, which are the pro guns that the pros use within range play / the CDL. And if you guys missed out on the boys bundles that dropped, you know, the last couple of years, you can actually get all the boys bundles at some point of this season. You know, Homelander, Black Noir, Starlight, Firecracker, A-Train at some point during the season. So make sure you have your money stocked if you cared about getting those operators. They're very freaking fire. And that's pretty much it. Sorry for this 20-minute long video, but there's so much content to go through. So hopefully it was worth it. Let me know what you guys are excited for the most. And just know I'm excited to drop so many DNA bombs on my multiplayer channel and to keep dropping 20s and 30s and maybe even the occasional 40 here on the Warzone channel. I love you guys all my heart. And keep being big ballers. I love you all. Good game.
Motherfucker 98 kills, that fucking cheating motherfucker.
GG's.
Who's cheating, man?
I'm definitely not cheating. Definitely not cheating.
Don't shit you on, motherfucker. You done hacked the fucking game. That fucking